Joining us tonight, Congressman Matt Gaetz. He knows a thing or two about the state of Florida. He's a member of the House Judiciary and Armed Services Committees, and he has a new book. It's called Firebrand: Dispatches from the Front Lines of the MAGA Revolution. It is available for pre-order now, and I encourage you to do so. We recommend it to you highly. Congressman, great to see you. And the president, the Biden people were telling us it was completely out of reach a month ago for the president, and now they're tied and, in fact, undecideds, according to the Trafalgar polling, are breaking hugely for President Trump. Your thoughts?
Well, first, I think that Firebrand is going to look great on every bookshelf next to the Trump Century, and I look forward to reading your upcoming book as well, Lou. In Florida, there are three reasons why the president is surging. First, the Jewish vote. Donald Trump has been the most pro-Israel candidate probably in America's history. Today's Abraham Accords will only create more enthusiasm for the president in Florida with those voters. Second is the Hispanic vote. This might not be politically correct, Lou, but the Hispanic vote is surging for President Trump because they are turned off by this Black Lives Matter movement that is becoming increasingly violent and increasingly destructive. And I would say the third reason is that the Biden campaign itself has become paralyzed by their own political correctness. You won't believe this, but the Biden campaign is refusing to go door to door to talk to their voters and encourage them to participate in the political process. And so it's a lot like the Trump campaign is going back and forth on the basketball court, scoring uncontested layups because the Biden campaign has become so paralyzed by this nonsense over the virus needing to impact every element of our life.
Yeah, in this case, it's Darwinian for the Biden campaign, and the aspiration, excuse me, I should refer to it as the Harris-Biden campaign. I misspoke there. This is amazing. I want to show our viewers a snippet here, a video, with the former Vice President, China Joe, waving as candidates do. If we could put that up, please. Here he is. Now he's let's see. He's there, and there's great excitement. He's waving. Oh, he's waving. And number one, he says. And as you look out there to see who he's waving to, there's no one, no crowds, no supporters. My goodness. What do you think about a candidate who waves at people who aren't there?
Well, in Florida, when Joe Biden has arrived to hold campaign events, we've actually seen more Trump supporters show up to those events to show their love for the president than Biden voters. And this Harris-Biden frame seems to be one that the Democrats are okay with. They're telling their own voters in the country that Joe Biden won't really have an administration. He'll have a puppet show. Joe Biden will be the puppet, and the puppeteers will be the woke-topians that want to take the policies that have failed in Portland and Seattle and San Francisco and metastasize them around the country. I think that's why we're starting to see more and more of those undecided voters come to the president. I talked to a congressman from Wisconsin just yesterday, and he shared with me that the Kenosha effect is really spreading through that battleground state as more and more Americans are starting to look at these policies that are anti-police, anti-law and order, and they're starting to say that that would make them less safe and less prosperous. This election is going to be about two things: who can put down the mob and who can revitalize the American economy. The only thing Joe Biden's ever presided over is mediocrity. President Trump built the strongest economy America has ever seen, and given another 4 years, I'm sure he'll do it again.
And we appreciate it. Thanks for all you do, Congressman Matt Gaetz. The new book is entitled what? I'm not sure I recall the title exactly.
Firebrand, Dispatches from the Front Lines of the MAGA Revolution. And I believe that our movement is one that has to have energy. We can't go back to the old, tired establishment Republican ways. We've got to seize the opportunity of the Trump presidency. My book tells us how to do it.
Nobody loves to hawk a book better than the author. Firebrand, Matt Gaetz, great to have you here.